Hey, primates! Links to the video we react to today are in the description below. Also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell to be notified whenever we go live or put out new content. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show! I want one that's like, again, like, I believe that there are ghosts. I just haven't seen anything that I could be like, there you go. That's evident. Like, you know, like when I find the one video that I'm like, freaking there you go, that's ghost. Like, then I'm gonna hold on to it. And I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna show everyone. But you need to give me a good one.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 10 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content.
Please do so, my dudes!
With that said,
guy makes amazing stuff. 10! Sorry, the 10 was scary. I got scared by the 10.
This first video comes to us from a Reddit user known as Topophoto, who uploaded the clip to the
Edinburgh
wildly popular
Manor
Ghost
in
subreddit,
Iowa,
and has been the talk of the community ever since its upload date.
Oh.
The footage was filmed at the haunted Edinburgh Manor located in Iowa. The manor has served
totally
various
haunted. If
purposes
there's one place
throughout
that's gonna
its
be
history,
haunted,
including
it's
as
gonna be
a
Iowa.
poor farm, a mental institution,
you
and
know
a retirement home. The upload of the video says that he'd investigated the manor several times in the past, but didn't make any interesting discoveries. However, that all changed this one particular night. The uploader explained
The ghost is shy. It didn't feel comfortable with you. You had to visit a couple of times.
that the manor has a safe house out back, as well as a nice kitchen and bathroom. On the second night of him exploring the manor, he set up security-style cameras, set to record all night, before he proceeded to leave the manor and go back to his actual house to get some sleep. This is what was captured on camera overnight.
I mean, it sounded like screaming. But I mean, this is assuming no one's there.
Creepy, right?
Or no one came
All of
after
a
he
sudden,
left.
the silence of the manor is broken by some kind of terrifying chorus of voices that both sound extremely close by and yet so far away at the same time. I can't imagine how freaky it must have been to watch this video back for the uploader, with his safety probably feeling like it had been completely
Well, yeah, it's always
stripped
fun.
away
That's
from
why.
him.
Wait, why do you think I watch them? I think they're
Edinburgh
freaking
Manor was
hilarious.
initially intended to be the county seat of Jones County, but was repurposed into a poor farm, where over 150 individuals, including the poor, disabled, and elderly, perished under grim conditions. The manor, operational from 1911 to 2010, has gained notoriety as one of the most haunted places in the USA. Ghost sightings, EVP recordings, and paranormal occurrences abound, with specific spirits identified on each floor. Today, the manor offers ghost tours and overnight stays, inviting daring visitors to explore its eerie past and encounter its resident spirits. Since this video is only 2 weeks old at this point, there still isn't any kind of explanation or answer as to what exactly happened, but one can only hope that one day we'll get one.
Oh, really? That was just a yelling? I thought you were gonna show me something freaking wild. I thought you said did he just set up one
Reddit
camera?
user known as OK Assistance 5385 posted to the aforementioned ghost subreddit and uploaded a clip that was taken from his home security camera, asking for some theories. He writes that when he was away at work, his wife texted him the following piece of security camera footage, saying that she was incredibly spooked by it. After watching the video, it's not hard to see why. Take a look.
So that's an office. Oh, is this one of those cameras that like detects people and like moves with them?
As you can see, the office light turns on and off, and then it looks as though the camera catches some kind of movement. The uploader says that he's completely puzzled and has absolutely no idea how something like this could have happened, and is hoping that a viewer will be able to help him figure it out. So what do you guys think is going on in this creepy video?
I mean, bad wiring.
Do you think there's
more
a
than likely
paranormal entity lurking around in this guy's house, flicking light switches around? If so, then why? Be sure to let me know
troll
any and
him.
all
It's
of your
like,
theories
oh yeah,
down in the
you don't
comment
believe in
section
ghosts?
below.
I'm gonna run your electricity bill. Let's go. Starts flicking the lights freaking all over it. I'm flicking your lights. Your electricity
This
bill's gonna
video
go
was
through the
posted
roof.
to YouTube by a user named Vtuber72 and was filmed inside of a seemingly ordinary hospital located somewhere in
What
Manzanillo,
type of games am I
a city
playing?
in
Right now we're
Mexico.
playing Dead Island 2, we're
In the
playing
video,
Helldivers 2,
we
we're
watch as
playing
the uploader walks
Persona
around
3,
the hospital
and
with
Dead
seemingly
Space 2.
nothing amiss. At one point,
I stream
he
2
then
times a
wanders
day,
into a
once in the
room
morning,
before
once in the
turning
evening.
around to explore a little bit more. He then starts to head down one particular corridor, but it's right about here in
10
which
a.m.
this
10
seemingly
a.m. to
normal
about
and
2
mundane
in the
video
morning,
turns
and
into
then
something
5
terrifying,
p.m. to
say
about
the least.
10,
Have a look.
typically. 5 p.m. I should say, to 10 p.m. But Fridays is all reaction stuff. Because then I just chop it up and release it as VODs on YouTube to help the algorithm. There's just a face right there to the right.
If you look just carefully enough, you can see a creepy face peeking out from the right-hand side of the screen in the second half of the video. Who this face belongs to,
That
or
is
if
very
it's even
creepy.
human at all, is yet to be determined. But we can only hope that we'll get some much-needed answers one day. As for now,
I mean, did the
this video
person
and
not
what's
see
happening
that in the video?
remains a
Like, while
mystery.
we're... Look at it, it's freaking creepy, yeah.
Reddit user OddCry1315 posted this extremely fascinating video to the
08?
popular UFO subreddit. The video in question is footage of a flying saucer hovering right over Iraq sometime in 2008. The
If you got
uploader
a
says in the
song
title of the
recommendation,
video
drop
that
it.
the footage was
If
leaked
it's
by
on
the US
YouTube.
Drone Control Center.
Most bands don't really copyright strike you. Nowadays.
Roger.
So, yeah, well, we're not on YouTube.
Is it
It's a good thing.
Hummers or is
Like,
it,
I mean, I'm not
OGs?
streaming YouTube right now. So he's saying that's a UFO? What's with that number at the top left? I mean, if that's a UFO, then the driver's drunk. What the frick is it doing?
After watching this very interesting piece of footage, one might want to know if there's a bit more to the story, and as it turns out, thanks to one commenter who found a post by the OP on Twitter, there is. Here's the OP statement. Quote, "Hi there, so this is a video from my camera while I was deployed, viewed through a thermal night vision display out of an LAV-25 in the gunner's seat. This video was taken at night, I don't recall the exact time. I noticed the object from a low altitude, slowly rising. It seemed much different than any fixed wing or rotary wing aircraft, so I started to take a video. I did cut the video short, but I continued to observe it rising much higher until it completely disappeared from sight. While in Iraq, this was the only video like this that I captured. I was also deployed to Afghanistan in Helmand province in 2010.
Bro was getting like he spied on by a drone and he just recorded it for YouTube.
While on a night patrol to our direct south, we all observed something hovering with left to right movement,
They're called
emitting
military
multiple
fashion show?
colors.
I will check them out.
It was behaving much differently than anything we were used to seeing. Additionally, there shouldn't have been anything south of us at that time. The object was about 500 meters out and 200 meters off the ground, and we all agreed on what we had seen. I wish I could have taken a video of that incident." End quote. So what do you guys think of this video? Do you think that this footage actually shows a flying saucer hovering over Iraq? If so, how is it possible that this video hasn't completely blown up on the internet? If it turns out to be real, then it probably will any day now.
I mean, I don't know, like what can you really grab from that?
The folks behind the paranormal investigation YouTube channel,
You know what I mean?
Project
I don't know what
Paranormal
exactly
AC,
to think about that.
posted
Like,
a truly spooky
I guess maybe
videos of
they
that
don't
channel
understand the
in the beginning
camera,
of
like,
January 2023, which
logic,
sees
like,
the
what
group
is it
wandering
supposed to
around
look
some
like
kind
that?
of an
Is it not
abandoned
supposed to look like
building
that?
in the middle of the night.
I never looked through a
At the
freaking
start of the
military
video, we watch
gunner
as the
camera.
group is examining a window inside the place that looks as if it got shot by some kind of gun many years ago. Already, this place is a bit creepy. Then, just as you thought things couldn't get any creepier, the camera pans up and just in the blink of an eye, something appears that will send shivers down your spine. Watch this.
Okay. That's a bullet hole. Well, it looks like, or a rock, but I think a bullet hole would.
Makes more sense.
Well, because I think a rock would just shatter the whole thing. It's not fast enough.
Right. Cutting.
Well, because I think a rock would just shatter the whole thing. It's
But
not
yeah, I saw a
fast
shadow
enough.
or something pass by.
Did you see it? Very quickly, some kind of a shadow figure can be seen before disappearing just as fast. It's one of those videos where you have to see it immediately before it's too late. What do you guys think was in that room? Was there some shadow figure looming in the area? If so, then what was it doing? Be sure to leave any theories you guys may have in the comment section down below.
Not a lot of context to it, so I don't know. I don't know if I... Just shows like, I don't know, that was too easy to fake. Someone could have just been up
A
there.
TikTok user known as Briscoe Park uploaded this extremely strange piece of footage to his account on November 16th, 2023. That has been freaking people out ever since, and for good reason.
You'd pull out the Taylor
In the
Swift,
video,
let's go!
Briscoe Park is shown to be outside in the middle of the night while kayaking around a swamp.
That's
Now,
how you do it, bro.
exactly
If you,
which
you want someone to leave you
swamp
alone, you
and
just
why
start
he was out
cringing.
doing this
Just
in the
cringe as
first
much as you
place
can,
is
you possibly
seemingly
can.
not known. Regardless, we
Eventually
see
their
footage
ears
of him
will bleed.
floating around, but it's instantly in which we
No,
find
I'm
out
joking, I
why
like-
Briscoe
that's
Park is so
Tay-Tay.
freaked out
Don't
and
attack
decided
me,
to start
Swifties.
filming in the
You
first
were a
place.
massive army and I'm
Have a
scared of you.
look.
In the bayou. It's dark out in the bayou. Is this just kayaking? What if there's gators? Or snakes?
All around, there seems to be a chorus of church bells ringing in the surrounding area, much to the terror of the uploader. While it isn't necessarily a scary sound, the thought of being all alone in a swamp late at night before suddenly hearing this would be enough to give anybody nightmares. Thankfully, it seems as though Briscoe Park was able to leave the area and get out of there safely, but it certainly makes you wonder what could have happened to him if he didn't decide to leave.
I mean, you hear church bells, like it's either a sign that you've been dating for too long and you need to freaking put a ring on it, or your girlfriend is taking some extreme measures, you know, to freaking to give you a hint.
This 2-hour documentary created by
You hear
Matt
those church
Benson of
bells?
Devil's
Makes you
Art
wanna get married,
Productions
don't it?
shows himself and 3 other paranormal researchers and YouTubers, Joe Vitale, Bill Cook, and Eric Connor, documenting the paranormal claims of the former Arnold family farmhouse built in 1736, now known as the Harrisville Farmhouse, and the inspiration for the well-known movie The Conjuring. From the moment the group wanders around and steps foot inside
You use
the
it as a
house,
government torture
it is
device,
crystal
dude.
clear that the place is extremely
I do the same
eerie
thing, but I
and
do it with the
unnerving.
Velma show.
There's a certain aura to it that's
Whatever, I need to
very
get what I want.
uncomfortable feeling. But for the first little while at least,
Now, are
we
you
see some
gonna
of the
give me the
terrifying
banana
footage
nut
captured by
bread
the
muffin,
former
or am I
caretaker,
gonna
John
have to play
Huntington.
3 more episodes of
Take a
Velma
look at
season
this
2?
eerie piece of footage.
I hear you out there. Thought I saw him move a little bit.
Do something, ghost!
Holy. Scary.
About a minute later in the video, John is in the downstairs main area of the house when he hears something that chills his blood cold.
I mean, the door's a little too easy to fake. They got Ouija boards really as decorations?
I'll just grab my camera. There's a car going by. Hello?
Felt like a walkie-talkie.
Goosebumps.
Just when John thought that things surely couldn't get any creepier, he experiences a string of events unfold right before his very eyes.
It's angry! The ghost is mad! Run! It started to throw things! What is this? Stephen King? Amateur hour! Read large books!
Alright, you ready, guys? Oh, it's full. Okay, let me delete that one. Okay, recording. Who is here with us?
With us? I thought it was just you. What a troll ghost! Bro, you just got told off by a ghost!
Did I just say? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Yeah, the ghost is tired of you ghost hunters coming in here to bother it.
I've been slow, so it sounds funny. Oh, something's not happy, guys. Something is not happy.
Yeah,
There's also a
y'all
shot
keep
that was
bothering him, he's
recorded
trying
on
to
a
sleep.
stationary camera that shows one of the doors in the house opening at random. Now we'll switch over to some footage that was shot by Matt Benson and his group of paranormal investigators. All that I'll say about this next piece of footage that was recorded is that if you have a fear of rocking chairs, then you may want to reconsider finishing this video, or else you might find yourself having a sleepless night. Take a look at what happens when, in the middle of the night, the group is exploring this bedroom only to be greeted by this unwelcome sight.
At 10:12 p.m., the Heisen family's DVR system captured the rocking chair move on its own.
The ghost is angry! Oh no, that's 110% he stood on a board, on a loose floorboard.
About an hour later,
Check it out, you can see as soon as he steps on that board, it starts to rock. He
The
stepped on a
Heisen
loose
family's
floorboard.
DVR system
Maybe?
captured the rocking
I don't
chair
freaking know.
move on its own.
I feel like it makes sense though, as soon as he steps close to it, it starts to rock. I would assume it's the weight of him standing there. Maybe shifted the floor a little bit down. I don't know about that one.
About an hour later in the video, we see camera footage of another part of the house, which seems to suggest that despite being dead, ghosts still like to play sports too.
Yep.
He's just rolling the ball around.
He goes all over the place.
He's a golfer. He used to golf when he was alive.
Holy shit.
For the sake of one's mental and emotional well-being, it's best to heed the warnings and steer clear of the real-life conjuring house, leaving its mysteries undisturbed in the shadows where they belong. These were only some of the terrifying things Devil's Hour Productions managed to capture at the real conjuring house, so I'd suggest checking out the rest of the video too.
Alright, that was full of cool little cool bits, I guess.
A video that was published to YouTube Shorts by a user known as Lyhem2040 is freaking people out all across the internet and is giving people a newfound fear of hospitals. The video starts off with a guy talking to one of presumably his co-workers in the middle of an overnight shift. The group of workers can be seen chatting it up and laughing, but those laughs are cut abruptly short when out of nowhere this happens.
A las 3 de la mañana, cabrón. Mírala, jugando memes como siempre. Chica, no mames, mira esa madre.
A little ghost girl can be seen at the end of the hallway, and then afterwards, something else can be seen moving. As for what exactly it is that was moving at the end there, is anybody's guess. Did the cameraman manage to capture a real ghost on camera, or was this whole thing staged in order to get some easy views? If you guys have any theories as for what happened in this video, be sure to let me know.
It was staged. Like, who turns on the camera and it's just like, it's 3 in the morning, dudes, you know? Like, it just feels like they were really trying to set up the scene too much.
The narrator explains that in Greenville, South Carolina, several strange lights appeared in the night sky, but one woman named Gina Jones proceeded to pull out her video camera and record one of the most fascinating videos you'll see in a long time. However, not only did she capture something interesting in the sky, she also managed to record something extremely odd in the window near where she was videotaping. Take a look and see.
There was one point in time where they were in a form of what looked like maybe a check mark, and that's when the airplane had flown through. And you can notice in the videotape that right before the airplane flies through is when they're in the formation of a check. And as soon as the camera goes back to the lights, they're scattered. And that was for a split second when whatever it was went scurrying across the windowsill.
This video's left people wondering whether or not Gina ended up recording a ghost who was lurking around in this window, or if it was an alien, which would certainly make some sense, seeing as how there were tons of strange lights in the sky at the moment the video was being filmed.
I don't know, I see pixels, I can't freaking tell, I can't see nothing.
You ended up recording a video only to find out that there was something there that just doesn't belong. Surely it would be quite the terrifying experience.
I don't know, that one's just pixels. I can't tell what the frick that was.
This next video was published to the highly popular High Strangeness subreddit, which is essentially one big collection of all sorts of photos, videos and stories relating to the paranormal, UFOs, ancient cultures, cryptozoology, anomalies, and other strange things.
Bro's throwing out a wide net, so I gotta get as many people as possible.
Apprehensive Bag 5355, who says that their niece has this clip of her friend's kids playing at a beach in QLD, Australia. But she only now noticed that there is something in the background that definitely should not have been there. Let's take a look.
The frick was that? Is that a swamp monster?
At around the 9-second mark of the video, if you look carefully, you'll be able to see some kind of a strange humanoid creature right behind the girl's right shoulder. Talk about spooky. One of the most terrifying things about this particular creature is that
it's actually just a dude that got buried under the sand, like all the way up to his head, and he fell asleep, and then he just woke up right then and there. He's like, whoa, frick, I gotta get out of here.
Four legs and is crawling around on them in the video, which a lot of commenters agree is absolutely
last time
terrifying.
I chugged down 15 mimosas before going to the beach.
What exactly this bizarre humanoid creature is, and what it was doing on this beach late at night, is a complete mystery. Next time you find yourself on the beach, just keep an eye out just to be safe. And that was 10 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Spooks, and I'll see you all
great.
in the next video.
I liked them, but there were a few in there that looked pretty good. And again, the freaking like super grainy ones are just so freaking difficult to tell what the frick I'm even looking at. Thank you so much, Primates, for watching this all the way to the end. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit the little bell for a rainbow explosion that will go ahead and notify you every single time we go live or put out new content. Thank you so much, goodbye, and thanks for swinging by.